And so if you are watching us here on Facebook, come join us. You just have to go to the worldwidechamber.com and click on the event, which is the LinkedIn posting party. And then once you click on it, you'll see text a hyperlink there that says go to link. You click on it and there comes the Zoom. So please join us here live if you can. That would be amazing. And so I'm Mike Del Toro. I'm the founder and CEO of the Worldwide Chamber. We're based out of Grapevine, Texas, in the Dallas-Fort Worth metro area, serving the world, of course. And our vision is to provide online and in-person opportunities around the world for professionals to create unbreakable, long-lasting relationships and make grand connections, establish synergy referral partnerships in communities that will do business with each other by building trustworthy relationships. It's all based on the golden rule of reciprocity. So if you give, you will gain. And with that in mind, we're not here to sell each other. The objective is for us to know about each other, our businesses and services we provide, to get to trust one another and constantly refer people to each other. It's all based on the know, like, trust model. So please make sure to share your contact information in the chat and calendar links so you can book one-on-one, in-person, or online make a friend networking appointments. We are also seeking professionals to join our leadership team. In-person and virtual events are both available at the Worldwide Chamber. So if you're interested, please reach out to me via this email, which is the worldwidechamber@gmail.com. Please do consider joining as a member to get exclusive benefits. For more information, you can visit our website, theworldwidechamber.com, or our Linktree site as well. Please also join our Facebook group. And also like our Worldwide Chamber Facebook page. Also, if you can, please follow us on LinkedIn. And this, of course, would not be possible with our two sponsors, our founding sponsor being Five Diamond Club. Here's a quick commercial here on Five Diamond Club.
Hi, I'm Mike Del Toro, president of the Five Diamond Club. Would you like to receive free flight privileges like airline employees without having to work for an airline? How about even adding free luxury vacation stays by just paying taxes and government resort fees? Well, now you can. Click on the link below to learn more.
All right, and you can either scan the QR code or go to FiveDiamondClub.com and schedule a private consultation. You can even receive a complimentary 7-night vacation, excluding taxes and fees, and a $200 savings restaurant voucher. That you can use at over 100,000 restaurants just for learning about Five Diamond Club. It is a phenomenal program. Definitely recommend you looking into. And then, of course, our amazing sponsor, Miracles with Water. This LinkedIn party would not be possible without Miss Kathy Weaver with Miracles with Water. So if we can pay attention here to her.
Hi, my friends. I'm Kathy Weaver, and I love being part of the team for the LinkedIn posting parties with the worldwidechamber.com. I love, love, love water technology, and this is actually a globe, and we are global. That is the whole purpose of this, based in Osaka, Japan. We're located in 23 countries. Kangen Water is our product, Enagic is our company, and miracleswithwater.org is my amazing DBA. If you haven't heard of this technology yet, I would love, love, love to show it to you. Again, I'm Kathy Weaver, miracleswithwater.org. Thanks for joining us.
So make sure to check out her website, miracleswithwater.org, or you can also connect with her with her website, kathyweaverkc.com, or give her a call. The email is also on the screen there. And now I would like to pass on the torch to the amazing Kathy Weaver, all the way from Kansas City, our LinkedIn posting party host. Thank you so much, Kathy, for joining us here.
Thank you very much, Michael, and it's thrilled to have you with us today. My friends Diane and Debbie are here with us live, and let me tell you the advantage of that. Many people watch these posting parties. In fact, I have sent the links from my YouTube channel to people that say, what is a posting party? Why do I need a posting party? When you're actually on a posting party live, you have the opportunity of getting the algorithm and the traffic yourself, and that's amazing. And I'm going to show you why the analytics actually matter. Different tips and tricks and techniques that we've learned over the years, I'm loving to be able to share here. And Michael, I'd like to thank you and the Worldwide Chamber for hosting these events at no charge to all of our friends. So if you are watching us live on Facebook, there's still time to hop on. When you take your video off, that allows you not to be seen on Facebook, just to let you know that. When you keep your video on, that lets you be seen on Facebook as well. So I just wanted to let you know, sometimes if there's 10 or 20 people on the call and their cameras are off, it looks like 2 or 3 people are on there. So I just wanted to share that with you so that you would know that particular piece as far as the Facebook technology. Now, one of the things I want to talk about before we even get started is the difference between a tag and a hashtag. A tag and a hashtag. Don't forget to tag the person you're commenting on, and hashtag their company or their topic. What does that mean? So let's take a look live at what that actually does mean, okay? Let's say, for example, when you're on your actual LinkedIn account, and let's think about that for a second. If you're on your actual LinkedIn account, this won't let me minimize yet, so hang on. All right, let's see if that shows up yet.
Yep, it's showing up.
Okay, good. So when you're on your actual LinkedIn account and you want to go, let's say this Phyllis popped up right off the bat, one of our regulars here. So all of a sudden, happy Monday. I love Mondays. So let's comment on Phyllis's post with a tag and a hashtag. First of all, we're going to start with an emoticon. Now, people say it's emoji. I understand that, but in this particular case, it's the emoticon that gets us started, which stands for the like, the celebrate, the support, the love, the insight, or certainly the funny. They took the curious out, which I find amazing. And maybe it's because once they added the funny, that was more popular. Highly possible in this case. But let's go ahead and say, I absolutely celebrate Mondays because I actually do. So now I'm going to tag @, just like @gmail.com, @, and I'm going to start typing in Phyllis's name, and it pops up because we're connected, and I'm going to click on her name. So I just knocked on the door, tagged Phyllis, which means she's going to get a notification. Kathy Weaver commented on your post, which is what I want, and I'll tell you why. All right, Phyllis, I don't know if you knew this, but I too love hashtag Mondays. All right, now there's the difference. @tag, and you can tag a person or an organization or whatever you'd like. But in this particular case, I want Phyllis to know that I'm responding to her post. I don't know if you knew this, but I too love hashtag Mondays. And let's do this. Let's go one step further. I love Monday hashtag. Now, why would I do hashtag Mondays, hashtag Monday? First of all, again, more engagement on her page. If somebody's looking for Mondays, they'll find this post. If somebody's looking for Monday, they'll find this post. But in any case, Phyllis, knock on the door, now gets notified. Kathy Weaver commented on your post. All right. And again, since Phyllis is a regular for all of our posting parties, she will know that right off the bat. I knocked on her door. Now, since Phyllis has been to many of these posting parties, you will love the fact that Phyllis is the very first comment on her own post. Why did she do that? To get the traffic started. Some people say, nope, you're not supposed to comment on your own post. I appreciate that, and I really do. And if you feel that you're not supposed to comment on your own post because of traffic or algorithm or whatever it is you've learned, then please don't. But the bigger issue for me is today I'm going to do that. Next week, I'm not. Tomorrow, I'm going to do that. Wednesday, I'm not. And just check it out for yourself so you can see what that does for your traffic. Okay. So Phyllis was the first one to comment on her own post. So please keep that in mind. But I wanted you to see right off the bat the difference between a tag and a hashtag. People get really frightened about that. And they say, I thought you said we need to tag this. I did, but tagging is different than hashtagging. So now you are findable on a search when it's a hashtag Monday. Let's see what's going on Monday. So they would do a LinkedIn search, hashtag Monday, see what comes up on the Monday traffic on the Monday algorithm. They would do a Google search, hashtag Monday or hashtag Mondays. And now they'd be able to find out on all kinds of different platforms what's going on Monday, because you alerted the planet something's happening on Monday. With the tagging, I am now going to knock on Phyllis's door so that she gets notified. I just wanted to point this out because this seems to be a large source of confusion, and I certainly don't want anybody to be confused. All right, let's start with some of the basics. When we network with the worldwidechamber.com and other organizations that are virtual and certainly even in person, Michael was mentioning earlier that he is part of several chambers of commerce within the Dallas-Fort Worth, South Lake, Texas area. And what does that look like now? We're driving again. Okay, gas prices, time constraints, all kinds of stuff. We're driving again. We're meeting in person. You're going to be handing, oh my gosh, that business card again in paper. Oh my goodness, we are back live and in person. And there are still people who love to network virtually because our reach can be so vast. So if you have a business like Diane with ASEA, that's a global company. If you have a business like Debbie with PPLSI Legal Services, bingo, that's a North American company, Canada and US. That's awesome. If you have the worldwidechamber.com and 5 Diamond Club like Michael, global technology all over the place. We can travel the world virtually. So what does that mean as far as LinkedIn is concerned? LinkedIn is now, and I mean this with all my heart, one of my very favorite social media platforms because it allows so much free advertising. What did I say? Free advertising. When people find us on a virtual call with the Worldwide Chamber or any other organizations you're involved with virtually, or even in person, and you take that business card back to your office to check that person out on social media, one of the first places business professionals go is LinkedIn. I am going to be 1000% transparent right now and tell you, several years ago, I was not utilizing LinkedIn to my capacity. Now, there's still tons more to learn on LinkedIn besides what we're going to talk about today, but I was not utilizing what LinkedIn could do for me and my company and my exposure for my books, for my YouTube channel, for all different things to my capacity. And so once again, we're going to check out the person that we just met virtually or certainly in person with their business card. Are you making it easy for people to find you? If you have a specific name, then you're probably easily findable. If you have a name like mine, there's 14 zillion trillion million Kathy Weavers out there. I have to make it easy for you to find me. Thus, my brand, Michael mentioned it earlier on my website, Kathy Weaver KC, which stands for Kansas City. So my brand across the social media platforms is consistent. If people just looked for Kathy Weaver, oh my gosh, a myriad of people pop up. But if I am branded as Kathy Weaver KC, then I'm going to be a lot more easily findable. Okay. So as soon as people find my page, whether I've given them my LinkedIn account, I'll show you how to get the LinkedIn QR code for your Zoom background. There's all types of things you can do. But once they find my LinkedIn page right here, what do they see? Now, please make sure you have an updated profile picture. I appreciate the aging process and aging backwards and several other things that many of our friends share with us, but it has to be, it has to look like you. I have literally been on people's pages that I know them. I see them on Zoom all the time. And I thought, I wonder if we're connected on LinkedIn. I go to their LinkedIn page and I have to see if that's the right one. That ain't good, my friends. I have to see if that's really the person I'm looking for, because I look at that picture and go, and this actually happened Friday night and I'm not playing. And I looked at that and I went, I don't even think that, wow, and it actually was the right person, but I was very shocked that the profile picture was way not current. So please make that number one on your priority list. Take a screenshot right now of your Zoom call. Get on Zoom and take a screenshot there and use that as your profile picture if you like the background. There's all kinds of ways to do that, but please, that's the biggest thing I can say today is make sure that your profile picture resembles you. The last couple months, a year at the max probably would be the best idea. The second thing that you notice on my page is my LinkedIn banner. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know how to do a LinkedIn banner. You just lost me. Okay, I appreciate that. Take a picture. Debbie Dub has a fantastic picture of Northern Lights. She has a fantastic picture of scenery and gorgeous things that she has seen in her lifetime, certainly, and even most recently. Think something that resonates with you and your personality. Or you can brand it. Okay, how do you brand it? In this case, I've got my Miracles with Water logo. That's number one. And number two, obviously, I work with the worldwidechamber.com. I'm thrilled to be part of Michael's team. Kathy Chat is my vodcast, which means a video podcast. I interview people so they can promote their businesses across all of my platforms, just to give my friends, my professional connections, a little more exposure. There's several other groups I'm part of. And then my digital business card, which means if people choose to take a look at my digital business card, they're looking at this page on their computer, they take their phone and hover their phone camera over the QR code, and bingo, it pops them up to my LinkedIn account, to my YouTube channel, to my website, to miracleswithwater.org. Anything they need to know about Kathy Weaver, Let's Connect, is right there on my digital business card. Obviously, I did that on purpose. I want people to be able to connect with me easily. And that's the reason that I did this particular piece right off the bat. So if you want your LinkedIn banner, a gorgeous scene like Debbie does sometimes, if you want your LinkedIn banner to be connection opportunity, totally. Look up on YouTube, how do I create my LinkedIn banner? I use PowerPoint and Canva and actually even Facebook simultaneously. There's all different kinds of ways to do that. So there's not a right way and a wrong way, but LinkedIn banner parameters are very specific. And all of a sudden, when you create something on Canva, make sure that you click the little opportunity to size it for a LinkedIn banner. If you don't know how to do this, literally go to YouTube or go to Canva itself, or certainly go to LinkedIn. How do I create my LinkedIn banner? Now, the next thing I want to talk about before we go to our magic phones is the opportunity to make your bio pop. Okay. Bio is the 220 characters directly under your name. The first 4 or 5 words, this is your power statement. In my opinion, this is the biggest piece of what you can do, because every single time you comment on someone's post, your power statement is what pops. Okay, just like with Phyllis. When Phyllis looks on her phone right now and she sees knock, knock, knock on the door, Kathy Weaver commented on your post, that alerted Phyllis that I actually commented on her post about Mondays. Now, I really do love Mondays, so that's easy for me. But if it was a business conversation, she has a company with Market America, I would literally have said hashtag Market America. And then once again, you see how that cross-pollination happens. But her power statement is super important. From health to wealth, healthy industry. In my case, Kangen Water is my business. And I represent that technology across the globe. That's what I want people to know me for. Kathy Weaver, Kangen Water, Kathy Weaver, Kangen Water. What is your brand and your statement? And in my case, my power statement is Kangen Water Rep. You need help with water technology. I want to be that person. Okay. Now I help people with, and I fix people something. I appreciate that. But let's go down, down, down on your very own profile and see the about section. This is where you can say, I help people with, and I fix people something. You have 2,600 characters in the about section. This is where you can go for it. You can do emojis, you can do links, you can do web addresses, you can do key words. What do you want to be findable as? Pardon that grammar. But seriously, what if when somebody's looking for Kangen water, boom. When somebody's looking for networking, boom. What do you want to be findable as? And so if people are searching for networking, free networking, opportunities for networking, hosting a posting party, what do you want to be known for? Put this in your about section because it's not going to fit in your bio and you want that power statement to pop. Now, hang on to your hats. We're going to go very quickly, which means you can watch this recording. Michael's going to put the Facebook Live feed onto the Worldwide Chamber pages on Facebook, certainly. And I will also have this link on my YouTube channel. So please, please, please watch the recordings because when we go through this, we only have 55 minutes on these calls. So I want you to be alert to go back, and be able to watch each segment. The rest of the story is different snippets and parts of a posting party. I have now recorded on my YouTube channel for your convenience. So you would go to the playlist, LinkedIn posting party, how to, all of those things are connected, but you can find LinkedIn posting party on my YouTube channel, which is what? Kathy Weaver KC. You see how all of that works together? Now, I want you to go to your phone. And please remember, these three things must be done from your phone. I'm going to do it with you, which is why I'm looking down. As soon as, and I speak Apple, if you speak Android, talk to Debbie Dubs. She knows all that stuff. Or go to YouTube, how do I this from an Android? But I speak Apple, so that's where I'm going to be coming from. As soon as you open your LinkedIn app on your phone, second you do, at the top left is a teensy little circle picture of you. As soon as you click on that, it has your name, and right under that, it says view profile. I'm doing it with you, so I promise it's here. Once again, replay the recordings that I just mentioned where they would be, so you can go over this at your own pace, at your own leisure, and it will absolutely help you learn how to do free advertising on LinkedIn. Once again, one of my favorite platforms on the planet now, and I was not using it effectively back then. I'm grateful for all the training. All right, so now I'm looking at Kathy Weaver, the name, all right? You see right to the right of that is a little teensy pencil. As soon as you click on the pencil, that's your edit button, and I promise you can't break anything. You're going to scroll down about halfway on your phone screen to the plus sign, and the plus sign says add name pronunciation. Now, I promise I appreciate that if your name is a little tricky. Plus, it's just an opportunity for you to say, hey, I'm Kathy Weaver, and I can't wait to connect on social media. What's your favorite platform? Let's chat. Whatever you want to talk about, remember, you're being interviewed. If somebody wants to buy a water machine, I want to make sure they buy it from me, because now I've made every possible opportunity for them to push a button, place the order, let's connect. I'd love to talk about this technology. I have to make it easy. I'm being interviewed. So where it says plus sign, add name pronunciation, you have 10 seconds to entice the people to create a chat with you. All right. And again, if your name is tricky, that's great. But since mine wasn't, I was not utilizing this section of my free advertising opportunity on LinkedIn. I didn't use it. I thought, everybody knows how to say Kathy Weaver. I don't need to do that. What was I doing? I was wasting real estate. They give me 10 seconds for free, and I said no. Oh my gosh. Again, I was not utilizing LinkedIn effectively yet. So please remember, you've got 10 seconds to talk about how fabulous you are. Let's connect. Here's my web address. Here's my email, whatever you want to say. And LinkedIn will time it for you. Trust me, you can't make it 11 seconds. But when it's finished, you hit save, upload, or delete. It takes about 90 seconds or so to get that particular save onto your profile, but it'll happen. So just save it if you like it and edit it as many times as you want. Now, at the top of that page, you're still on that screen. I want you to click the top left X, and it's going to take you right back to your profile page where we found that magic little pencil. This time, I want you to click on your profile picture. click on your profile picture. Remember, you're on your phone. And as soon as you click on your profile picture, at the bottom, it says add profile video. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't do video. I promise I understand that. I don't do YouTube either. I don't do LinkedIn. I don't do none of that. Right. Well, I said that kicking and screaming. And now guess what? If the whole world decided they didn't do video, we'd have a pretty boring social media platform. Let's just go there. So when you say you don't do video, please change that verbiage. I don't do video yet. I didn't know how to do video before, whatever that looks like, but please don't say I don't do video, because I promise if you're being interviewed, your prospect and client, they're going to want to see what you're up to. They're going to want to capture your excitement on your screen. They're going to want to know all about your video and be able to chat with you and see what you look like. So when you have that Zoom call, they'll be able to relate to you automatically. So add profile video, click on it. And all of a sudden it says, are you ready to do your video? Of course, my answer is always, but the answer is you gotta. So click on 3, 2, 1, boom. You look right into your phone camera and tell people how fabulous you are, what your great, amazing product is, what your opportunities for free networking are across the globe, how excited you are to be part of a posting party facilitating. Oh my gosh, whatever you want to tell them. And when that 30 seconds is up, LinkedIn shuts you off. Trust me, it can't be 31 seconds. So, oh my gosh, that was terrible. I hate that. Delete. Do another one. And I don't think there's a limit to delete, because if there was, I'm sure I would have hit it. But finally, you find one that you can deal with and you save that, upload. And again, it takes about 90 seconds usually to get it actually to your profile. And now you just got interviewed with your very own profile video. I think it probably sounds scary. And most of the people, most of my friends who come to these posting parties, that was the last thing that they finally did that I said, come on, you got to have a video. If I can do it, I promise anybody on the planet can do it. So please do that, because remember, you're getting interviewed. Okay, now for the fun stuff. Once you've choked down that video situation, now you're back on your profile page again. And this time at the top left of your screen is a little arrow back thing. Like click the back arrow button and it takes you back to that little teensy circle picture of you. This time there's a search bar next to it. I want you to click on the search bar. You're on your phone. That little teensy circle picture of you is back on your app. There's a search bar, but this time I want you to click on the search bar. And once you do, to the very far right of that search bar is a funky little symbol, like 3 dots in a square thing. Click on it. I promise you won't break anything. I always teach, push the button, push the button. You can't break anything. Trust me. So guess what happens when you push the button this time on that little symbol that was in the search bar? You now get your very own QR code. What? Why do I care about that? Well, if you have a Zoom background, and if you don't know how to do a Zoom background, either go to Zoom and ask the question or YouTube. I go to YouTube for everything, and I really do. How do I make a Zoom background when I'm on a virtual call? There you go. Now you can screenshot, once again, listen to these recordings 100 times if you need to. You can take a screenshot of this QR code and put it on your Zoom background. Why would I do that? Because the people that are meeting you on Zoom calls with the Worldwide Chamber have not met you yet, and they possibly haven't connected with you yet on your LinkedIn account yet, and now you're making it easy. Now your QR code is on your Zoom background. Most people are curious now, so they're going to take their phone camera, and sometimes you can kind of see them maneuvering the phone camera on the Zoom call, and you know perfectly well that they're taking a picture of your QR code just to see where it goes, just for curiosity. If it takes right to LinkedIn, would you like to connect with Kathy Weaver on LinkedIn? Yeah, I don't have to type anything in. They don't have to do a copy paste. They don't have to worry about saving the chat. Boom, it's handled. All with the QR code that LinkedIn gives us for free. Now, before we leave this particular page, please tell me what is underneath your name on your QR code. It just pulled up your picture. Hopefully it looks like you. It pulled up your name. Hopefully you spelled it correctly. And directly under that is what? Your power statement. Remember when we talked about that? Those first 3, 4, 5 words, bam, that's who you are, your power statement. I help people with and I fix people something. This is not where that goes. Every single time you comment on someone's post on LinkedIn, that's what shows up, especially on your phone, because there's a limited amount of space and characters. So what do you want your power statement to say? Boom, Kathy Weaver, Kangen Water Rep, Kathy Weaver, Kangen Water Rep, Kathy Weaver, Kangen Water Rep. That's what you want that power statement to be. And right here on your QR code, it shows you that. Now, yes, it gives us 2 lines, which is nice. But in this particular case, that first line is exactly what's going to show up on every single post you make. Okay. Once again, watch this video again, all the different places that Michael Del Toro puts this for our worldwidechamber.com recording. Okay, let's go back to the computer just so we can do a few things quickly before we do introductions of these fabulous folks on this call. You're being interviewed, remember, interviewed. Okay, so all of a sudden I want to buy a water machine right now. How are they going to do that? What does your contact info look like? Have you looked at it lately? If you're linkedin.com/IN, which is your URL, how people find you on LinkedIn, if it says Kathy Weaver 7654321, you have not captured your own URL yet. If there's numbers at it, that's what LinkedIn assigns us when we first join, just so we are now able to be identified within the LinkedIn structure. I didn't want Kathy Weaver 7654321. First of all, I can't remember that. But second of all, my brand is Kathy Weaver, KC, Kansas City, Kansas City, Kansas City. I need to be consistent on my platforms. Well, what if my name is taken, as mine was? You can now be Kathy Weaver CEO, Chief Expansion Officer of your own company. You can be Kathy Weaver, Kansas. You can be Kathy Weaver, Midwest. You can be Kathy Weaver, Kangen Water. You can be Kathy Weaver, Kangen. You can be Kathy Weaver, USA. You can be whatever that looks like for your brand. But please capture your own URL. And that means as soon as you click the pencil, back those numbers off until it gets your name. If it says your name's available, holy moly, click save immediately. That's the coolest thing ever. Mine certainly was not, and that's why I had to come up with a little creativity and start my branding with Kathy Weaver KC. So please make sure that's consistent. What do your websites look like? Is that your company still? Is it current? What's your phone number look like? Is that really how people can reach you? You notice the little call button? You can call right from here. Are you sure you want to make that call? Yes, I need a water machine right now. Or if somebody wants to email you, is this the email address that you answer like all the time when you're actually on your calls? Do you actually respond to that email? Are you paying attention to those phone calls that come through? Some people, and this is for real, I have emailed them from the email that they've got on their contact info on LinkedIn, and it is not active or live. I want to talk to them right now. I don't want to make the call because I'm on another Zoom, but I want to email them right now. Is your email address active? Please make sure that it is. And once again, be sure and hit the save button because we're super duper excited to be able to have your contact info accurate, please, and active, okay? So again, edit public profile and URL is at the top of your screen. I'm not going to go over that because I just want you to push buttons, and get a lot of these different edits taken care of in your own timing. Now, you'll notice again, remember we're being interviewed. Your bio, your LinkedIn banner, your audio message, your video message, your profile picture. What is directly under your contact info? A call to action. A call to action. This is recent, within the last quarter or so. LinkedIn allows us, once again, one of my favorite platforms now, to have more exposure for your company. So what does a call to action look like? In this particular case, mine says subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm headed toward yet another milestone. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm aiming for 1,000. I needed a call to action, and LinkedIn gave me the spot for that. In your case, watch my demo. I'll show you how to do that. Check out my website, subscribe to my newsletter. Whatever you want that call to action to be, I'm going to show you how to do that. Again, watch the recording. We have to go fast. We only have 55 minutes. At the top of your navigation bar, right up here at the top of your LinkedIn screen, there's a teensy little circle picture of you. That's a technical term, by the way. And it says me. I want you to click on that. Scroll down, keep going until it says settings and privacy. Don't be afraid of that. Settings and privacy. Well, this looks like a big old mess. Don't be afraid of it. At the very top, it says name, location, and industry. Name, location, and industry. Well, hang on a second. That's the same stuff you showed me a minute ago with that contact info. Well, parts of it, yeah. But guess what? Don't give up on me. Keep scrolling. All of these are editable. Keep scrolling. I want to do that call to action thing. Where is it? Keep going. Boom. At the very bottom, this is a new feature of LinkedIn. Like I say, within the last quarter, I am so excited every time something new happens because LinkedIn is giving us so many chances for free advertising. This is not a premium account, my friends. Free advertising. It says website. I already put my website and my contact info. I don't need that. I didn't put my YouTube channel in there. That was not for my contact info. This is a call to action that's on the front page of your bio. I added my YouTube channel link. If you don't know how to do that, we'll have a separate class for YouTube, I promise. And all of a sudden, here's your YouTube channel link. But don't forget the next line down, which says link text. I wish it said call to action. And maybe when LinkedIn watches all these recordings, maybe they'll change it. But right now it says link text. You have 30 characters. All I did before was put on YouTube channel and the link. And so when I looked at it, it says YouTube channel, blah, blah, blah. Nobody cares about that. I got to do a call to action because once people see the link, what does it tell them to do? Nothing. So now I thought, hang on a second. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Obviously, I don't talk like that. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel would be better for my brain, but there's not that many characters. So there's 30 characters. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I had to squish some of that together, but at least now it's a call to action. It's a link. It's on the front page of my bio and it's more free advertising. Because now what happens? You go to my YouTube channel, I hashtag, how do you do that? Hashtag LinkedIn, because LinkedIn is one of my favorite platforms now. So you see how all of that works together? I talk about LinkedIn on my YouTube channel because I want people to know about LinkedIn and how incredibly effective it's been for me, for my reach, for my Kangen water business, and certainly for my networking. So I just want you to kind of get an overview of that. Now, before your brain explodes completely, I want you to be able to see your own analytics. All right. Now, I'm not going to show you and take the time for that at this point, but I want you to go through every single section. Okay, please keep going. Every single section of your YouTube, there you go, of your LinkedIn account, because please know your analytics are super important. Now, click on the buttons if you want to. I don't want, again, to go through that right this second, but I want you to be able to find everything. And the only way I have found to be able to find everything is to push the buttons, okay? Push the buttons. In this particular case, my analytics are at the top. Obviously, these things change all the time. Just push the buttons. The next section I want to go over and keep going up and down is the featured section, okay? The featured section, plus sign, add a link, add a picture, add a YouTube channel link, add a post or a newsletter from your company, add whatever you want, but make your featured section exciting because remember, you're being interviewed. Next thing we're going to talk about now is your activity. Show all activity, because now I want to find out, how do I get my post from my page right here on LinkedIn to our posting party live? Now, wait a second, this isn't what I did. I commented on Phyllis's post earlier, and that's what shows up. But that's not what I want to share here. How do I find my post? LinkedIn loves filters. Filter, 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 filter. When you see this activity lineup here, click on it. And in this case, we're going to go to post because I want to see my post. I want to see what I have done. Aha, this is the one I wanted to share. Now, how do I get this post into our chat? All right. First of all, let's take a look at the post. Hashtag, 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 information. And now I've got a tag to my Miracles with Water company page on LinkedIn. You see how all of that squished together, all the hashtags. I want to be findable for National Nutrition and Hydration Week, which is what we're in right now. I want to be findable for water. I want to be findable for healthy lifestyle. I want to be findable for favorite. And I want to be findable now because I have a company page. So I wanted to tag it. So take the 3 dots on every post that you ever do that you are in a posting party. Click on those 3 dots. Remember to push buttons. Go down to where it says copy link to post. And now it's on your CyberAir on your clipboard. And let's take a look, first of all, at the comment section. Who's the first one to comment on my post? Me. What? Remember, I told you, if you don't like doing that, that's up to you. I like to get the traffic started. So I did hashtag water, and this time I tagged my very own website, kcwatercoach.com, miracleswithwater.org. I've got a lot of redirects. And Denise is absolutely another regular in our posting parties. As someone who is often dehydrated, that's a hashtag, she knew that. I couldn't agree more. @tag, knock, 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 Kathy Weaver. And she also did an emoji of water. So you can tell the people who are regulars on the posting parties, knock, knock, knock on the door is one of the most important things. So later today, I will comment back on Denise. Thank you for stopping by my page. So let's take that link that's in CyberAir right now and open up our chat box. Click on everyone in case you've been chatting with someone else during the meeting. Make sure everyone shows. Right click paste. Okay, you're going to paste from your clipboard that link that you just did. Right click paste and enter. So now when you look into our chat right here, you're going to see my hyperlink that's live. Click on it. It takes you right to my post about Happy National Nutrition and Hydration Week. All right. And this is a good time to remember to save the chat. Let's find out who's here today. And I'm super excited for all of you joining us on Facebook Live. I know this is a lot of information. I try to keep, and we have to on time parameters, but I try to keep even my personal posting parties with other groups and organizations to 55 or so minutes, mostly because many times they're recorded, but also because you need time to implement these later at your own leisure. And so that's why we try to keep the parties about 55 minutes. And that way you come back to the next one. Next week, we'll talk about different stuff. And it's never the same twice, but each time, hopefully you'll glean a little bit more and it'll be more comfortable. So thank you again for joining us on Facebook Live. We're going to hear from our friends today and certainly take a picture. All right, Diane, I am thrilled that you're here. Tell Facebook world all about you. And I'm so honored, honestly, that you're with us today.
Thank you, Kathy. I so enjoyed the time with you. I learned so much in quality information, but it's an encouragement to me to make a change every time I hear you. So thank you.
Absolutely.
I am Diane Rosso with ASEA Global. I am thrilled about the last 2 years of being able to help people understand that health is at the cellular level. If you've been frustrated with lack of progress in your overall health and wellness, you haven't heard yet about an absolutely fabulous scientific health breakthrough that gets you healthy at the cellular level. We live and die there at the cellular level. Let me help you get away from pharmaceuticals and into a new lifestyle that brings you health and vitality that you so deserve. Thank you, Kathy.
Absolutely. Thank you. And please put your information in the comment section when you see this video posted on Facebook. And it'll be on my personal page, Kathy Weaver KC on Facebook, and Michael will also put it on the Worldwide Chamber pages all across the globe. So please consider putting your own, when you attend these personally, I think it's a cool opportunity for you to actually put links in there so people can find you. Emily, are you able to come on camera and introduce yourself? We wanted to give you that opportunity if you're available. Debbie has the errand to run, so she's not available yet. Emily, welcome to the call for joining us today.
Hi, everybody. Yeah, I like Heather, I like your and Debbie's backgrounds. It's very festive
Thank you.
for the month.
Yes.
But that day is coming up just in a few days. So, I am a virtual assistant and podcast engineer out of Wisconsin, and would love all of you to be on one or more of the podcasts that I help out with. Michael, I saw your message. I need to get you back on sometime. It's been a while.
Yeah, that would be
There's
wonderful.
not
Sorry, I was muted.
enough time to say everything that I wanted to say here, but connect with me if you are looking to come on a podcast.
Actually, Emily, if you stay on 1 second, we're going to take it and I'll throw it back to Michael. If you have any final thoughts, smile pretty. Here we go. Got it. Michael, what else would you like to add today about the Worldwide Chamber, or certainly our posting parties every week?
Oh, well, I just want to thank you, Kathy, for, hosting the LinkedIn posting party for us here at the Worldwide Chamber. And I'd like to ask everyone, to invite your friends and invite, anybody that so that way we can grow this group and make it worthwhile for everyone. And just want to thank everybody for coming.
Fantastic. And I want to introduce Debbie Miller. As I said, she's running an errand right now. She's part of the prepaid legal services team. And if you haven't connected with her yet, she's known as Debbie Dub, and her YouTube channel is Ken and Debbie, D-E-B-Y, Miller on YouTube. And you'll be able to interview Debbie that way as well. So it's a lot of fun to be able to cross-pollinate, as I call it, how to get your YouTube channel incorporated to LinkedIn and Facebook and back and forth like that. It really does work. So thank you for joining us today. We so appreciate that. And if you are watching us on a recording, please remember, stop the recording, do whatever it says, stop the recording, back up. It really is a very big help as a tutorial, if you will, to be able to go back and do these tips that we've offered in your leisure. And we'll see you next week right here, same place at theworldwidechamber.com. Thank you again for joining us. Michael, thank you so much for hosting, and friends, thank you for being here.
Thank you. And remember to copy the chat so that way we can go and post and react and comment and share each other's posts. So that will help the algorithm. And also so we can book one-on-one, make friend appointments. I look forward to our one-on-one. Diane, thank you so much. And I look forward to connecting with you, Emily. Yeah, appreciate it.
Fantastic.
Have a good one.
Thank you so much.
See you all next week. Thank you.